Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Warships Blitz. Today we are in a Fubuki. Now I spend a lot of time in Japanese destroyers. It is the mission system that sees me getting into Japanese destroyers more than any particular like for them, but I must admit that I have some games that are terrible and I have some games that are just amazing, and I have some games like this one which could have gone either way. So here I am. The team's decided to protect the base, and what I'm going to do, I've decided, is get out and scout so that they can start seeing where the enemy is and start lining themselves up and preparing and even shooting. And what I've done is fired some torpedoes down the line and moved out of range. Hitting them New Mexico with 2 torpedoes, which is a bit disappointing, but they are head on. The torpedoes are reloading, so an early shot means an extra shot. This Aoba, of course, is now starting to look a little sniff around because he's realised there's a destroyer in the vicinity, and it's his job to deal with it. In actual fact, what he's doing now is actually pretty clever. He's pushing me into the corner. I'm having to drive to stay ahead of him. He's obviously taken some shots from our friendlies, our friendly battleships down there. I put 2 tubes out, but I keep 1 in reserve. He's pushing me up against the edge of the map, and my problem is if I go south, I've got to turn and he'll be right on me, and if I go north, I've got to try and skirt past that Bayern, and that's a real... Yeah, he's got me really badly trapped here. So I was thinking, I've got my engine boost, I'm going to have to make a run for the north. And I've hit the edge of the map, which is really slowing my progress. And he's just the edge of my detection range. He knows where the torpedoes have been coming from. I mean, I have to keep firing the torpedoes because, well, we need damage. And I'm hoping that our friendlies are managing to spot these guys and get some shots in. Okay, I'll put 1 in the water for that guy. I'll keep 1 in reserve. And the other reason for putting torpedoes in the water is that it keeps them turning. Now, I've managed to escape to the north. That Aoba has headed back down south to try and take the cap. He's decided that I'm too difficult to deal with, which suits me just fine. I got 2 hits and a flooding on that guy. So I've got 3 floods for 13 torpedoes. 3.5 minutes into the game. So now I'm going to focus on supporting supporting our capture zone. We've got a small contingent of cruisers heading up to try and take the cap up the north, and we've got some battleships and myself and a cruiser looking to protect our target area down the south. So I have a choice, and I think I'm probably more immediately helpful with the amount of time left in the game down to the south. So I've managed to escape from the Aoba. If he's that guy in the distance, he's looking pretty sick. In fact, he's looking pretty sunk. So, yep. And that's 3 more hits against the Bayern. There's not much else to do. I'm spotted, so may as well light some fires, get some points that way. We'll give him another single shot. Actually, it's not going to last that long. Right, so that's him, and that's why I only gave him a single shot, because he could have turned, or as it turns out, he could have got killed. So up to the north, we've lost one of our cruisers. One of our battleships has fouled up on one of their battleships. We've lost a second cruiser. So it looks like it's time to hammer the Pensacola. 52 seconds. So what I'm doing here is there's not enough time to reload and get some torpedoes out. It's longer than my torpedo reload time. So I fire a narrow spread where I think he's going to be, and a wider spread in case he takes evasive manoeuvres. He's taken gunfire, that's nice to see, and so I will start to shoot at the point where I think my torpedoes are visible to him. There's not much that he could do. 2 torpedoes, and he's sunk. 17 seconds remain. Well, we can't see any of the 3 enemies because they're around the cap. There's islands in the way, or they're too far away, and our attack contingent has been wiped out. So really, a sort of inconclusive battle, but we're ahead on points, so we take the win. And with that many torpedo hits, I get the battle star. So the Fubuki is a great little ship. And if you're in a game with no destroyers, and you can notice that there was no enemy destroyers in that game, you can actually get up to quite a lot of mischief. And it's the same in the Minakaze as well. So in the Fubuki, so 72,000, basically long-range torpedo shots. 18 torpedo hits and 3 floodings, which was actually got me my mission for that day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it entertaining. Fubuki videos often are, because you don't see the ones where I get sunk like a minute and a half in. But it's a fun little ship, and definitely can create some quite nice nail biters. Thanks for watching.